Where did he come from? How did he end up running this newspaper? What happened to put Chris in that wheelchair? When did it happen? Oh, come on. This man and I were supposedly close friends. It's so frustrating to remember hardly anything. It's Chris. He's impatiently waiting for that electrical generator so we can uncover the secrets in the Army report. It's amazing that despite the tragedy, Chris hasn't lost his passion for what he does. Investigative journalism. Casting light on the world's mysteries. I guess that's his entire life. The walls and arches in this basement look as thick as in a cathedral crypt. Wait a minute, did you say Uma? Nurse Uma? I suppose that this, plus the fact that we're underground, explains how the New Truth office is still in such good condition after the Great Wave. Locked with a key. I'm afraid that Chris doesn't trust anyone, and the way things turned out after the Great Wave, he's doing the right thing. A huge old trunk. Looks like it weighs a ton. The layer of dust on top suggests that it hasn't been opened in a long time. It's the trunk Chris took his laptop out of. It seems bigger now that it's open.
Yes, that's my name.
The camera is loaded and ready to take pictures. I can even see my tooth sticking out of the lower part. I'm glad the beating I got from that pig in uniform was good for something at least. It was in another time, in another world. But I've already taken a photo of that statue. It wouldn't make much sense to take another one. Not even a top fashion photographer could take a flattering picture of those two individuals. Forget it. Selfies taken in a mirror always look completely idiotic. Who would want to keep a souvenir of the faces of these guys? Not me, anyways. I think it would be too morbid to photograph that. The refugee camp is a revolting hellhole. I don't see any point in photographing that. Wait, please don't turn me in. Besides, the film compartment is broken. I won't be able to use this camera until I solve that problem. No, let's give this family a little privacy. I'm not going to take a photo of this church as a souvenir. I'm afraid I don't really go in for things like that. I could take a photo of this church as a souvenir, but what for? I'm afraid I don't really go in for things like that. I have no intention of photographing these poor people suffering. It's a Dante-esque scene. No. Even if the camera's flash is not very powerful, the flashlight won't help very much. Let's take a look. Perfect. No. One photo of that is more than enough for me. Damn it. It came out too dark. I know your father. I saved his life just a few hours ago. They were going to deport him to the refugee camp. And the flash doesn't help much. You can hardly make out the depot. The photo is useless like this. I need more light. I'm not going to give this camera to anyone. The only photographer here is me. I don't think it's worth wasting any film on this. It doesn't seem like there's anything interesting enough to immortalize on film there. It has film in it, but the tab that closes the film compartment is broken. I can't use it in this condition. The film would fall out. Damn it. Why does everything have to be so complicated? This camera needs to be repaired. The film compartment is hanging open. It can't be closed because the tab is broken, but I was able to stop it. What the hell do I do now? I could take a photo of this church as a souvenir, but why? I'm afraid I don't really go in for things like that. Besides, the real miracle will be taking a snapshot with the film compartment broken. I have an excellent view of the hospital compound and the fuel depot from here. It's a shame the camera's film compartment is broken. I'm not going to be able to use this camera while the film compartment is broken. I have to repair it first. No, I don't think so.
My God, did you say my father?
Filmed for the instant camera, and brand new. It's a good thing that Chris and I share the same interest in antique photographic equipment. Perfect. Now I can load the camera. The tab that closes the film compartment is broken. I can't use it like this. I need something to hold it in place, or else the film will keep falling out. I don't see anyone here who looks like a photographer. I'm sure I can get more mileage out of this film. I can figure out a way to load the film in this,